Hey Gemini, and welcome to your weekly reading. I'm so happy to have you here. Gemini, know that I could be talking about you in this reading or someone attached to your energy, so take the message as it resonates. But what your guides want to focus on this week is like you were able to overcome some extreme emotional pain and bring balance back into your life after a heartbreak. This could have to do with a relationship or anything. I think it has something to do with the relationship, actually, because now that you've processed all the grief and you've worked through this heartbreak, you're starting again. It's like you're stepping back into the sunshine. Life is starting to feel light and good again, and it's like you're happy. And for some reason, your happiness is causing chaos. Like, how dare you be happy when without your person? How dare you be happy, like, with all this drama that these people are caught up in? These people are caught up in drama because that's who they are, not you. And you're just stepping into new life and into freedom away from these people. And they have a problem with it. So it's kind of funny. But yeah, it's very funny. The song that my guides wanted me to share in this reading for you is Respect by Aretha Franklin. And they wanted me to share Ain't Gonna Do You No Wrong While You're Gone. Ain't gonna do you wrong because I don't wanna. All I'm asking is for a little respect when you come home. And I feel like, your partner may have been an earth sign attached to other energies. There's 3 women here. And I feel like these people did not respect you. And these are the people you're detaching from. These people were trying really hard to make it look like they have it all together. They're having all the fun. They're the most amazing. So now that you're moving on and experiencing real joy and real happiness, they're the ones that have a problem with it. Yeah, they're the ones, they're like so upset. That's interesting. We got 4 people here and there's 5 people here. They want you in this drama with them, and you're leaving and they're like, wait, no, we loved arguing with you. We loved you upset with us. I feel like you may have been dealing with a narcissist. This narcissist sees you living your best life and moving on. Maybe you're like working on your career, or you're stepping into a whole new world that you haven't experienced before. And like I said, it's just happier, it's brighter, it feels so much lighter. And they're like, hey, I want some of that for me. Like, you can't enjoy happiness without me because I am the center of the world or something. That's what they think, right? So, and what your guides want you to know is that this person actually lost out on you. You showed up in this relationship with all the love that you could. It's like you brought everything. You tried to help in every way that you can. And it's like you were loyal, you were considerate, you put a lot of work and effort into this, you loved them so much. But they didn't do that for you. And because they didn't do that for you, that's what brought this to an end. There's like nothing more you could have done to make this work, but there was a hell of a lot more they could have done. Like, number 1, they could have respected you. They could have not involved other people in your relationship. They could have not caused a ton of drama for no reason. That would have been really nice. But that's what they did. And I can see that's why you closed off this cycle. Your guides are saying, remember how you showed up in this relationship. Remember the kind of person that you are and the love that you give. And like, it would be such a gift for you, like, to any person that you would attach your energy to would be so lucky. And this person was so damn lucky, but they messed it up by betraying you, by hurting you. So your guides are saying, I feel like you've already done this, but they're saying continue to close out this cycle, continue to move on and beyond this relationship and situation, because I feel like this person, the only reason they're gravitating toward you again is because they want what it is that you're manifesting. They want what it is that you're creating. And even if it's just like a happy life, they want that because they don't live in an energy that would naturally attract that. The karma they have is not that great because they haven't shown up that great. And in the recent past, I feel like, you saw, this person, they may have, this person and the people attached to them may have presented themselves to be so sweet, so loving, so enlightened, so wonderful, so abundant, but you're realizing that they're not. They're very shallow people, and it's like there is no sweetness in them. That's why they attract conflict. That's why they betray people. That's why they manipulate, gaslight, and do all these things to other people. You can't do things like that if you hold love in your heart for humanity. Even just, not even like you in particular, just for like people in general. You can't do things like this if you give a damn about human beings. And I don't know why they targeted you in this situation, but that makes it even worse, So I think you saw that in the past, kind of realized who the hell you're dealing with. And that's another thing that kind of made you want to close out the cycle. And that's your strength in the situation, is walking away, because you're realizing these people have no love in them. These people have no light in them. It's like just malicious intent and drama. That's like what these people operate from, and selfishness and cruelty and conflict and competition and whatever. It's like they'll step on whoever they need to get to the top, kind of thing. They don't care who gets hurt in the process, as long as they look good while they're doing it, right? So wow, Gemini, I'm so sorry. And this person is going to want to attach to your energy again. The reason for that is because they're trying to change their karma. They know that they have attracted something super toxic because they have been super toxic. So they're thinking, if we can attach back to Gemini's energy, because Gemini is so abundant, Gemini is so kind and loving and like this overflow of positive energy. So if we can attach to Gemini, then we won't have to drown in the energy that we operate from, which is only causing chaos in our lives. And your guides are saying, do not allow them to do that. And I feel like this quote has been coming up a lot in these readings, but I'm going to share it again. So if you've cross-watched, you've probably heard this, but they're wanting you to know that it's okay to become a dark empath. It's actually a superpower. And they wanted me to read this. You've heard of empaths, you've heard of narcissists, but what if I told you there's a third energy, the dark empath, not a villain, not a narcissist. They feel deeply, they love, they connect, they are the real deal. But they've been burned badly, once happy and vibrant, now sharp and unfiltered. They see through manipulation like glass. They don't play games, they study them. They unravel narcissists for sport, not out of malice, but because they've lived it and they know what a non-redeemable human being looks like. They're truth tellers and are self-educated, deep thinkers, and being fair is on their priority list. When push comes to shove, they'll call out the BS, even if it means throwing a narcissist under the bus. Why? Because they know what's at stake if they don't. The narcissist will. Dark empaths have danced with the devil, came back, ruthless and badass motherfuckers, and that's a dark empath, not evil, just evolved. And that's what your guys are saying. It's time to step into that energy and know that it's not wrong, especially if you're protecting your sovereignty, your independence, and your life. And because what they want you to know is that whoever abused you in this situation, whoever hurt you, they want to pretend like they were blind to it or whatever, but they knew exactly what they were doing every single step of the way. And they did it anyway. They knew that it was going to hurt you. They did it anyway. They knew that throwing you under the bus would really destroy your life, but they did it anyway. And that is what you're not seeing here. And and a narcissist, what they want most is to control the world. You may have been attached to a Queen of Swords energy. There may have been a female involved. And it's like they didn't care who got hurt. All they cared about was their power. And I love this for you, Gemini. The outcome of this reading is the Tower card. And this is you not coming to save anybody from the karma that they've built up for themselves, and letting everything that does not serve you fall away and crumble, and letting people deal with the energy that they put out. And because I feel like what's happening is they've been projecting so much toward you in an effort to destroy your life, but it's bouncing off because of the energy that you operate from. It holds no space with you, like it can't attach to you. Whether you're doing shielding your energy or not, I feel like your energy may even be automatically shielded because of how you show up and how you move and the energy you operate from, like I said. So these people have gotten themselves in a pickle. And it's like you're not going to change to make them happy, because there's nothing wrong with you. Asking for respect and people responding with this much rage is ridiculous. You've always deserved respect, and you didn't deserve all this drama that came from these people upset that you asked for that. Like, what is wrong with these people? I don't even know. My guides want me to close this reading with this quote. It says, "I have no desire to fit in, no plans to walk with the crowd. I have my own mind, heart, and soul. I am me, and it has taken me years to realize how important that is. I like silence. I've learned that not everybody can understand your soul, and I see you walking away from these individuals and creating a happy life without them."